Do you find yourself every day waiting for the mailman to come by and you're waiting to see if he's going to be delivering your stimulus check? Or maybe you go online and maybe you do it a couple times a day and you're looking to see if your stimulus amount, if that payment's been deposited into your checking account. Well, if that sounds like you're one of 35 million Americans who have yet to receive their stimulus payment. In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 10 reasons why your stimulus check, your payment, may be delayed. And that, my friends, that's up next right here on Over 50 TV. Hey everybody, welcome to Over 50 TV. My name is REYES. Before I tell you 10 reasons why your stimulus payment may be delayed, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to Over 50 TV. To do that, all you've got to do is hit that little red button. It's underneath your screen. There's also a little bell. If you hit that little bell, you'll get our latest updates and they'll be delivered right to your inbox. There's a thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button because that'll let me know that you are enjoying our videos. So without further ado, let me tell you 10 reasons why your stimulus check may be delayed. Reason number one, your stimulus check might be delayed. Your income is too high. Now, you won't receive a stimulus check if your adjusted gross income is greater. If it's greater than $99,000, if your filing status was single or married and filing separately, or if it's $136,500 for head of household, or $198,000 if your filing status was married and filing jointly. Another reason, the IRS has scheduled your payment. They've scheduled your payment for later in the year. And now what we know is that this happens because in April, the IRS estimated it could take up to 20 weeks to send every payment out. And it is prioritizing the payment schedule or their payment schedule by sending checks to those with the lowest incomes first. So depending on your adjusted gross income, you may have weeks and possibly several months that you're going to be waiting for your check. Another reason the IRS has started processing your paper check before you submitted your direct deposit information. Now, if the IRS was already preparing to mail your paper check, if they were doing that when you provided your banking information online, you'll still receive your check. Don't worry about that, but it'll come in the mail. And that's according to the IRS. They said it typically takes up to 14 days for you to receive your payment when this happens. Another reason, your banking information is out of date. It's no longer valid. Now, the Internal Revenue is saying this. They're saying that it's using the banking information from your 2018 or 2019 tax return. They're using that to send your payment. So if the banking information the IRS has for you is not valid, the agency says it will mail your check. The IRS is saying that for you to check, get my payment online for updates. The IRS is also waiting for your banking information. That's another reason they're waiting for that. The IRS made a big push to get everyone who is eligible for a check signed up for direct deposit by May 13th. Now, the benefit of direct deposit, which is obvious, is the IRS is saying is you'd get your check quicker than through the mail. Now that the deadline has passed, the IRS says it will start sending paper checks and debit cards to those it doesn't have banking information for through June. Another reason, your bank had trouble. They had trouble processing your direct deposit. And if your bank couldn't, for whatever reason, if they couldn't process the electronic money transfer from the Internal Revenue Service, the payment was returned and it was returned to the IRS, and the IRS is now mailing your check to the most current address that they have on file. And again, that's either from the 2019 or from your 2018 tax return. So look out for that. Now, also another reason is the dependent you claimed is not eligible. Now, parents who are not married to each other and do not file a joint return cannot claim a qualifying child as a dependent. The parent who claimed their child on their 2019 return may receive the payment. Likewise, if you're a dependent college student and you're being claimed by a parent, you don't qualify for a payment. Another reason you haven't received your stimulus check, you owe child support. If you're past due on child support, the IRS says your payment may be reduced or completely deducted. If that happens, the IRS will send you a notice. Another reason, you may have been scammed. Now, the FBI warns that scammers are looking to steal your stimulus check, and who would be surprised by that? Now, if you receive a letter from the Internal Revenue Service and they're notifying you that the agency has already sent your money with details, they're going to give you details on whether it came through the mail or straight to your bank, but you're finding and you know you didn't receive the payment, that letter, the letter that they're sending, includes information on how to report that the money didn't arrive. Now, another reason is you need to file a non-filers form. If you're eligible for a payment, but because of your low income, you didn't need to file a tax return for 2018 or 2019, you may need to use the IRS's non-filers tool to give the agency your information. If you think that is you, head to the IRS website, check the requirements, and then provide some very basic information to get your stimulus check. So there you go. That's our 10 reasons your stimulus check might be delayed. And if you're one of the 35 million people that's estimated who haven't received their check, and that's as of last week, if you're one of those people, possibly, quite possibly, one of the 10 facts, one of the 10 things I've outlined to you today is a reason you have yet to receive your check. So good luck. I'd cross my fingers for you. I hope you get that check soon. As I always say, please go ahead, subscribe to our channel. To do that, just hit that little red button. It's underneath the screen. There's a little bell. If you also click or hit that little bell, you'll get our latest updates and they'll be delivered right to your inbox. There's a thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button because that lets me know that you enjoyed watching the video and that you found value in it. As I always say, everybody, have a great day.